Nishane, age or I don't know how to pronounce that at first impressions. This is still brand new and opened, and I'm still about to smell it for the first time. Either I like it or not like it. Okay, so let's see what's the verdict. Okay, stay tuned after this intro. What is going on, guys, and welcome again to another video. That's my second take of the first impression of age or age. I don't know how to pronounce that, so please let me know in the comment section down below. How do you pronounce this? I already sprayed it on my hand. My first initial blast of spraying, I totally forgot to click that record, so I've been actually doing this video on blank, nothing. Okay, I'm a little pissed, but I can just do this again, and it's not gonna be like a first impressions. The first impressions happened like 3 minutes ago on my first video that I didn't really record. Anyway, this one, as a matter of fact, I was really skeptical to not like it just because of the notes here, the note breakdown. That I don't like, okay? Not my favorite notes, and I was really afraid that it's just gonna be another something that's not gonna be for me from the house of Nishane, and I already have my like that misunderstanding with them, and I just don't wanna have another misunderstanding. But so far that's not gonna happen this time. But let me just tell you why I was afraid of this fragrance. Just because it's got basil. I'm not a big fan of basil at all. Violet leaves, I love violet leaves. It's got mint. I'm not a big fan of mint. Yuzu sometimes it's very sour on my skin. Anise, not a big fan of anise. Cardamom, I love cardamom. Licorice, I don't like. So you see, most of the note breakdowns of age or AJ or age of I just some stuff that I don't like. So when, like on the previous video that I just didn't film, once I sprayed it, I was really afraid that it was just gonna be something very minty, very green, very basil-y, licorice that I just wouldn't enjoy. But it wasn't the case at all. It was very well composed, very well blended. That it's mainly basil here, which is green and sweet. Basil for me, it comes across as a green, a sweet smell into it. That's not, honestly, it's not my favorite when it comes with like in big dosage, but it's just really well composed here with the citruses and the mint. It reminded me a little bit because of the mint and the citruses of Aqua Universa, not Aqua, Aqua Celestia Forte, which is one of my favorite summer scents of all time. But this one different, okay, just because it's definitely much greener and much basilier. It's just got a lot of basil. That's the main thing I get here with the mint and the citruses. It smells great. It reminded me of a Guess fragrance. It's like a cheapie that I got recently, that it's okay, but it's not my favorite. Even though it got me compliments, it did really get me compliments. But this one is kind of like a nichier version of that fragrance. I'm just gonna leave links down there, just because I don't remember the name of that fragrance. Okay. Anyway, this one is definitely a much better fragrance, just because it's really well composed. It projects of that the first initial spray. I got like 3 sprays here, little sprays of this one, of course. It's like really projecting, and I'm really liking the way it smells. It doesn't come across very green or nor very spicy or anisey or licoricey. So I'm glad it doesn't come across this way, but definitely a greener, basilier. Okay, I feel like this is something like a fougere, fresh type of thing, just because of that basil. Now, when this one dried down a little bit on my skin, comes across a little bit like an aromatic fougere, and it comes across like there's lavender here. I don't know. I didn't pick up that lavendery smell at first when I first sprayed on my first video, but now the fact that this one dried down for like 10 minutes now or so, I feel like the basil here is definitely big, and it comes across like a lavendery touch in a way. So definitely this one feels like an aromatic fougere. Would definitely get compliments, but you really need to love green fragrances. Okay, if you love green sweet fragrances, kind of like basil like, then this one's gonna be for you. I like it so far. I'm just gonna have wear this one for a few times, and if you are interested on a full review of each or age or AJ, let me know in the comment section down below. But so far I like it. Okay, it's something it's very pleasant, especially for the summertime or springtime. I feel like this one is more springy just because of how green it is. Okay, but it could work summertime perfectly as well, just because of how fresh it is. It's definitely fresh. This is something I feel like it's gonna be very pleasing to the masses, and it comes across as a strong scent. So I'm excited to try this one out and see what I think of it in the future. Okay, if you are interested in a full review of each in the future, please let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll do that video for you. But so far, I was really crossing my fingers to kind of like this fragrance, just because of I was a little afraid of the note breakdown. Okay, but it's safe, it's good, and you probably would like it if you like fresh green fragrances. This is pretty much it, guys. If you like this first impressions of each, give me a like. If you don't like these first impressions of each, give me a like, just because you are my friend. And also give me a subscribe and click that notification bell right next to it, and follow my sweet Instagram that I spend a lot of time on it. Okay, so this is pretty much it, guys. And I know sponge making smelling good, always easy. And let me know, how do you smell, what do you think of each, and how to pronounce it. Okay, because I just don't know. All right, and peace, that's it.